Had this item previously. Worked great. A power washer cleaner flooded and destroyed it. Replaced it with the same model and I am completely satisfied. Do not expose this sensor to any water from ground level. This worked as advertised, providing a wide angle of coverage, which is what we wanted. Use this for an entry/exit doorway where I wanted the motion sensor to activate both when someone is approaching the door, which is 3 steps up from the walkway, and when someone is exiting the door. This sensor is working perfectly for that use. Other 180-degree sensors just didn't really have enough range to work. This one does. I don't know how easy it was to install, as my electrician did that part. Did a retrofit on 3 fairly large LED floods. Other than no sensitivity adjustment and some useless controls, my opinion, great coverage. We have a huge driveway, in the country. Like daylight. Sensor is easy to install, work with any LED light, it's much more cheaper at Home Depot. Great coverage angle. Really like the extended drop-down arm, to get below gutter downspouts on corners of house. This is an excellent replacement or even additional sensor. I have a unique situation where I use this sensor. I have a shop that has a large cover, and where I have my motion light placed I needed to have an additional sensor to work in unison with the original sensor on the light. I disassembled the motion light on the original light to gain access to the wiring, then mounted this additional sensor to a junction box on the outer corner of my shop. Using conduit I tied the 2 sensors together. Now as I walk out of the house, this sensor pick up the motion activating the light. When I'm on the back side of this sensor, the sensor at the light then picks up the continued motion at the shop door, keeping the light active. This sensor is so sensitive and has such a range that it picks up cars driving down the highway, turning the light on before they even reach our driveway. The estimated distance is at least 100 to 150 feet. You want to pick up motion well before someone approaches. This sensor will do the trick. I did not purchase this on Amazon, however, I purchased this unit at Home Depot and is the same unit made by the same company. Pictures will follow. Update: I just went out with my 200 tape measure because I was curious about the distance. I measure out from the corner of the shop picture to the center of the road at 195. I was even surprised at that range. You can see from the photos where I mounted this sensor on the corner of the shop. Then from the other photos you can see the conduit entering the motion light from the side, and that's where I tied both sensors together. The photo of the driveway is the distance to the road. The tree at the end of the drive on the right is about 10 to 15 from the center of the road. Click link in description for more reviews.